Hey everyone, this is Kevin Hensel from Fit for Life. We are a personal training studio located in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And I would like to show you how in 10 minutes or less you can get rid of all your shoulder and neck pain. Now unfortunately, most of us are hunched over a computer screen all day, or slouched over a steering wheel, and most of us unconsciously, without even realizing it, when we get stressed, our shoulders wrap up around our ears. So naturally, we're getting a little rounded forward, our shoulders a little elevated, and this naturally makes our head protrude forward. So all the musculature in my chest, my shoulder, and my side of my neck, and my upper shoulder blade region get really short and tight. And conversely, what happens in the back and the muscles on the rear of my shoulder and the muscles in between my shoulder blades get really weak. So today I want to show you some strengthening exercises, some stretching exercises, and some really easy self-massage techniques you can do to get rid of those evil knots that are going to develop. Now first, I'd like to get started with some of those strength training exercises. Now I want to show you 3 different strength training exercises that are going to improve your posture and naturally get rid of that shoulder and neck pain. Now we're going to be incorporating a light to moderate intensity fitness band. You want to make sure it's a light resistance due to the mere fact that these particular muscle groups are built for endurance and not strength. And it's very easy to overstrain these particular musculatures. So it's important to start with a lighter resistance than you might think, because believe me, by the end, you're going to be burning. So the key to this particular exercise, the first one is going to be targeting the muscles throughout the rear of the shoulder, as well as the muscles in between the shoulder blades. Now these particular muscles are called your rhomboids and your mid to lower trapezius. So I want your hands to go out nice and straight. You want to be about shoulder width apart and about shoulder height. And you want to grasp lightly and make sure you have a good upright body position before you get started. And we're basically going to be pulling the band straight back against our mid-chest, and we're going to be pinching our shoulder blades together in the back. And I want you to hold for 3 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. We come forward. Make sure the band doesn't go slack. You want to keep good constant tension throughout. And then come right on back again. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Hit your chest, and then try to get a few inches further back, and then slowly come forward. Now it's important as you pinch back not to arch your low back. It's going to be really common to want to compensate and arch your low back as you do this exercise. So just make sure it stays nice and neutral and you don't overarch it. So you're going to pinch back, hold. Now the key, we're going to be doing 18 repetitions, and we're going to be doing 3 sets of this particular exercise, and I want 30 to 60 seconds of rest in between each set. Now the second exercise we're going to be doing is going to be focusing in on our rotator cuff. And when our shoulders get rounded, unfortunately our shoulders get rotated forward as well. So I want to make sure we're doing as much as we can to rotate them back. So with this particular exercise, we're going to be basically seated nice and upright on a stability ball or a chair. Our palms are going to be straight up to the ceiling here. You want to grasp lightly. Elbows are glued to my side. And what I'm going to be doing is I just want you to rotate outward. We're going to hold 3 to 5 seconds. I want to make sure we have a good upright body position as we're doing this, and we're going to hold 3 to 5, come in, and then we're going to come right back out again. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, pinching the shoulder blades together in the back, slowly coming forward. And then I want you to rotate out as far as you can again. Making sure your elbows are staying tight into your sides. It's going to be really common to want to try to flap your elbows out, but make sure they stay tucked in. And we're going to be here, and we're then going to rotate out again, hold 3 to 5. Good, and once again, we want 3 sets. I want 18 reps each set, and I want a 30 second rest in between each set. Now the last exercise we're going to do is, once again, going to incorporate the fitness band, and we're going to basically be grabbing, we can hold the band straight out with our palms straight down, and once again you want your hands about shoulder width and height to get started. We're going to start up over the head, and I want a good upright body position before we start, and we're going to pull straight down to about waist height, and we're going to hold 3 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. We come up to a little bit above the head, and then we come right back down again. This particular muscle group is targeting mostly our lower trapezius area, which is the lower shoulder blade region. So we're going to come on up just a little bit above the head, and then we're going to come right back down to about waist height. And just up, and right back down to about waist height. 1, 2, 3, making sure not to overarch your low back as you do this exercise. Good. Next, I want to get into some very quick stretching exercises and get rid of those short, tight musculatures. Strength training exercises, I want you to do 3 times a week, separated by 1 to 2 days of rest.